Hello everyone, and welcome to week 7. We have 2 more weeks remaining, this week and next week. So I uploaded a Google document to see if some of you would like to work in groups for your group projects, and I only had 3 groups sign up. So I'm assuming everyone else is choosing to work independently, which is fine. Normally the Code of Conduct project is done individually, but this is a 8-week class. It's shorter, so I did want to give you the opportunity to work in groups. I do have a couple of you who have already turned it in, so you don't have to worry about it. Make sure you check the thread, the Code of Conduct thread. There is a rubric uploaded, so you'll know what you're going to be held accountable for as far as submitting your paper. Let's see. For the groups, I have set up a Code of Conduct project group discussion. That way you all can correspond with each other in that discussion group. And let's see. And also, please, since it is a group project, or you're choosing to work it as a group project, please add me to your Google Doc, and that way it just makes sure that everyone who's supposed to be participating is participating. I will be sending out sometime this weekend a peer review on the SLO project, and a peer review for those of you who worked in groups on the Code of Conduct. If you worked individually, you don't have to worry about it, but everyone worked in a group for the SLO project. And that's only because I'll be grading them this week. And to be fair, it's not fair if there were students who were not participating and who are expecting to receive the same grade as everyone else in the group. So that peer review plus the interaction I see within the discussion thread and your timelines what is that noise? And the timeline, I apologize for the noise. They're drilling behind my office. And the timeline that you were supposed to be, submitting your assignments, per your group's, your group consensus of when you were supposed to submit your portion into the Google Doc. I can kind of check all that now on my own, since I'll have permission I did for the Code of Conduct. I had permission I'll have permission to see what your group is doing. Remember, your Code of Conduct project, whether individual or as a group, is due Friday, October 11th by 11:59. That is also the date and time that your final is due. So please make sure you do not forget about that. Although we have 2 weeks left, do not procrastinate because you still have a decent amount of work before the course ends next weekend. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. Hopefully all of you saw my announcement recently. I just added 2.5 points. That's because for exam 2, the highest score was a 97.5. So I curved everybody 2.5 points to put that student to 100, because that's where you cap in my class. So I'll also be adding points to your final. Just needs to see where our highest grade lands. But if you have questions, feel free to send me an email.